Hello YouTube, this is Smoky Town here, giving an update. I haven't been posting for a couple of months now just because I took a big old hit, big old loss. I thought I was further along than I was and quickly learned, well, not quickly, I mean, it essentially took about a month or two for me to realize that I had some really bad habits, holding on to stocks way too long, and not letting certain stocks run, not being patient enough, jumping into stocks way too early. So uh, I just recovering mentally from the failure of what I was trying to do, from not listening to the rules. So I am now working on just focusing on my trades and making sure that I have a dead set sell price. If I buy a stock, I typically have, I don't know, 5%. If it drops 5% where I buy it from, I'm willing to sell it. So my patterns are getting more visible now, though. I'm doing good, but I mean, I was down. I was having issues eating. I was having issues sleeping. My motivation wasn't there. I had to I had to watch motivational freaking videos. I was watching other videos on other traders and their stories of how they made it, how they became profitable and successful in the market. I like I said, I mean, it took me a good couple of months to recover from the ego hit I took. That it's just, I mean, thinking I was where I wanted to be and finding out I was nowhere near it was a tough pill to swallow, essentially. But I think it was necessary. I think that it was one of the best things that has happened to me, because since that has happened and I recovered from it, I'm not no longer depressed or feeling sorry for myself or whatever it was that made me not feel right. I've been doing better. I'm patient. I'm able to just sell a stock the second that it doesn't look good. I've been doing great. I'm getting out of stocks before they drop off. I'm not buying into stocks incredibly too early. Like, I mean, I might be a little bit early from time to time still, but it's not like way early. I might be 20 to 50 cents early, depending on the size of the stock. I mean, a lot of the stocks that I've been trading are less than $10, so 50 cents. Well, less than $10 and more than five, so right in that range. Um, Not saying there aren't stocks I haven't traded. Um, I started making moves at the end of July with govx, aemd, um, pgy. Just today I was trading amtd, which made big moves yesterday. I was stuck in it actually yesterday. I didn't realize I didn't have any day trades left, and I bought into it, and so I had to hold it. Well, I didn't have to hold it, but I mean, that's one of those things that really hurts me. So I mean, I would do everything in my power to not do that again. But again, I wouldn't have taken the trade had I known I didn't have any day trades left. So it worked out. It pulled back and then it started to curl up, and I bought it. I bought in with my other two accounts and held on to it, and it came back. And I mean, if I would have sold it at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would have made a good amount of money on it. But it's okay, because I know that my system, whatever it is I'm doing now, it's working. Being more patient, not looking, not allowing stocks to run or to drop too much. Like, it's a big one for me. Like, I feel like I'm in the right stocks 90% of the time. It's just getting into them at the right time and getting out of them at the right time. So there's that. So July, I think I'm gonna say I freaking covered July green, just because, I mean, I'm sitting at I'm sitting on just over $1,000 between my 3 accounts right now, and I was only at $700 or something, I think, when I initially started anyway. And whether or not I picked up a few $100 in between yesterday and the day before, I mean, I did lose $100, I think, overall. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I freaking rebought into amtd after it freaking dropped into the high sixes, and it came back up. I made all my money back, and then some with the extra stocks that I bought. It only worked out because of the way it happened, though. So I mean, that's not a strategy I recommend or that I say that I do, but I do like to watch a stock, and just in case it decides to make a second run. And so that's essentially what I did. I was locked in. I wasn't gonna get dinged for the PDT rule over a couple $100. But yeah, so that's it for right now. Like I said, I was trading AMTD, aemd, PGY, uh, apdn, I think is what it is. Yeah, I'm just right now. It doesn't seem like anything too crazy is gonna happen, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open, pay attention to what's going on, and just find another stock to wait for it to set up for me, because this is the time that I usually start losing money, is where I'm at right now. It's like a whole bunch of crazy plays just happened. I mean, HKD just freaking went to the moon, went from freaking, it was like $400 all the way up to 2,500 yesterday. Yeah, I don't know where it's at right now, but I mean that was crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of play it cool right now, because this is my tendency to freaking start losing money, because I think, oh, it's going crazy. I'm gonna make all this money. I'm gonna freaking buy this and buy that, and oh, I'm gonna hold it. It's gonna come back, and it never does, and that's what kills me. So I'm gonna stop doing. Like I said, I'm gonna just try to get back on and making videos every day. I want to document as much as I can. I mean, I'm already 5, 6 years into studying the market. I mean, given there's probably some odd years worth of I didn't do anything with it, just because I was working and I picked up a new trade, and my life gets pretty busy from time to time. So it was hard to follow a stock market my first 3 years, honestly. But yeah, I'm back on it now. I'm going to start trying to make videos every day. So hit a subscribe or a like button. This isn't financial advice. Do not try to follow me or whatever. I mean, you can look at the stocks I look at, and that's the best thing you can do, is, as far as I'm concerned, just look at the stocks and watch them and start to understand how they move, because there are very similar patterns. Like, you'll begin to see it. I mean, it might take a few months, might take a few years, but you're not going to see it unless you watch it every day. But that's going to be it for now. I got to get to work. So, Smoky Town out. Don't blow up. You guys have a good day.